What's up, everyone? Well, I made a longer version of this video, but I'm going to upload a short version first, and let me know what you guys think if you want to hear the longer version. And titles are going to be pretty much the same, but it's about me, how I like to escape the city, and some other topics as well. But really, it's basically all about escaping the city. And as you know, I'm an older graduate student, single, living in a college town, and it definitely presents its challenges. And these last few days have been pretty rough, and it kind of sucks, but each day I kind of feel like I'm becoming more disconnected from the rest of my cohort. A lot of it has to do with age, having social anxiety, depression, not having good social skills. And so it kind of just makes me feel more disconnected. And my professors wonder why I'm still anxious when I'm giving presentations in front of my class. And that's a big reason, is the more disconnected I feel from people, the more anxious I'm going to feel around them. So it's kind of sad, but at the same time, I'm coming at you from up here at the top of Table Mountain. Just got done with a killer ride. Serious amount of vertical gain, over 5,000 vertical feet of gain, but only 33 miles. Still a decent sized ride. And then afterwards I went on a run, because I like to do my run after I cycle to simulate running fatigued. So when I do my Spartan Beast race, I'll be comfortable once I'm in that fatigue state in the later miles of the Spartan race. And so, college life not being easy, or being in the city, especially a college town, I feel really alone. And so I don't even like to do any cardio activity in the city at all. Even in some of the outlying parks, I avoid those, because, it's like I see, especially this time of year, a lot of couples, especially like younger couples, like college couples, and that just triggers my negative thoughts. And so I come up here to avoid that, because as you can see, there's no one up here. I like to do my training away from that stressful environment. And also, people in the city, it's a college town. A lot of idiot drivers, people that don't know what they're doing, professors that, they talk about how stress is bad, but then it's like hypocritical. It's like, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but, one of my professors decided to pull something on me that I'm not too pleased with, and so that put me under a lot of stress. And, being that I do suffer from depression, my stress tolerance is quite low, but I also become irritable. And that's the other thing, too, is if I'm in the city and someone makes me, gets on my nerve, it's not good. So this is why I come up here, and I just kind of come up here to de-stress. And that's why I do a lot of my training up here. I just like this environment. It's more peaceful up here. There's not that many motorists. And as a matter of fact, I often get compliments by some motorists, like thumbs up, waves, compliments. That's something that's probably almost unheard of in the city. Even if I were climbing up like some 20% gradient, in the city, it's like, who cares? But I guess, a lot of tourists come up here, and, it's later in the year. And so I guess people are like, oh, okay, that guy's cycling, or they probably realize I'm doing like repeats in a 3-mile climb, so maybe that could be part of it too. But this is my go-to spot. You guys are basically seeing my go-to spot to de-stress. Yeah, it's quite exposed up here, but yeah, there's no one up here, and so I don't feel lonely at all. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to do something that some people have suggested I try, and that's meditation. And I've never done it before, but I'm going to find a spot up here and just try to meditate for like a couple minutes. 1 or 2 minutes, because I've never done it before, but this is a spot to do it. No one else is up here, so I can just try to focus on my breathing. And with that being said, I come up here, just, today I kind of busted out a pretty intense cardio session. I did 5 laps of a 3-mile climb of about just under 1,000 vertical feet each, and then I went on a run afterwards. And on that last lap, I was going hard, and then decided to do a run. And going, as soon as I hit the hill, I'm just like, ugh. That's probably how I'm gonna feel in the last couple miles of a Spartan race. So I just got to get used to that. I'm gonna try to point the camera away so I'm not looking like I'm squinting all the time, because I hate when I squint or look like I'm in a bad mood. Hopefully I'm not looking like I'm in a bad mood. I'm just trying to show you guys one of my favorite spots that I come to. But that's why I like to get away from the city, just to clear my mind, recharge myself. So that should be good for the rest of the week. And for all of you out there who are in my situation, you guys may have some hidden talents that you're unaware of. My advice is, instead of spending hours and hours, ruminating, pick up a hobby or sport, because you never know. Some of you out there might have hidden talent. And I'm reading a book that it shows that there are people out there that you get up and take on a sport, you might be at an elite level within like a year, 2 years. I'm not kidding you. There are some of you out there who may have hidden talent. So that's my advice to all of you out there, is get out there, get after it, and never doubt yourself. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. If you want to see the longer version, I think this actually may be good enough, but if you guys want to see the longer version, I'll upload it. I did film me coming up this trail, but I'm gonna close it out, make it short like I said, 7 minutes. The other one's like almost 21 minutes. So with that being said, enjoy a few seconds of these views, and thanks for watching.